If you're an audio engineer, you'll get what I mean by this. It's classic and textbook. Most engineers have this issue. So clients, other audio engineers out there, aren't they lovely? So most people these days are working remotely. A lot of people are. If you've got a client with you, then it's totally different because you can work together, so that's fine. And they have their input when they're there to do that with you. But most people, when they're working remotely, will understand what I say when you basically could send them back the exact same track, not even turned up, or you could do whatever, send it, don't even do anything to it, and then they're going to come back with feedback. Or you could master it so it sounds unbelievably good, like ridiculous, best thing you've ever mastered in your life, and they'll still come back with a tweak. And the main thing is they just want to have their say. They just want their input. They can't let it go. They just need to have their little say, which is fine. I get it, you know, and I think I've probably done it a lot myself, and it's karma coming back to me, and that's why people will say, can you tweak this? Can you change that? Because you know it's fine. You know it sounds great, but they just want, oh, I was wondering if you could add 1 dB at 1.7K, and I think that will make a huge difference to the snare. And it's like, oh my God, whatever, okay, fine. And you can send it back exactly the same, and they'll be happy that they've had their little say-so, which is cool. And you know, when I've built websites and things in the past and I've asked for loads and loads of tweaks, I've probably done the same thing. So I'm as guilty as anybody, I think. And I think we all kind of have that ego thing where we want to say something, but it's just bloody annoying when you're on the other end of it and you're the person who's having to do the tweaks. I mean, sometimes when I'm in the studio, I haven't done it for a long time, but we used to have a bullshit box in the room, and it had the engineer, it was like obviously an in joke at the studio, and we made it was like, looked a bit like an SSL Fusion, and it had loads of knobs and stuff on it, but it had no inners. And so we used to have, like, personally I had this really annoying client who was just a pain. He'd fall asleep in the session and then wake up and go, edit there. I thought that would be a good edit. And you just think, well, you've just been asleep for 20 minutes. How could you even listen to what I was doing? But, you know, it had to have his say. So the bullshit box was perfect for him. So I'd just press buttons on it and he'd be like, yeah, oh yeah, I like that one. I like the red rather than the blue. So it was just a way of just getting my own back and kind of... So if you are going into a studio, watch out for the bullshit box if anyone's got one. So you'll see if they start testing you on it, then you know they're giving you the bullshit box. But that was just because the client was so annoying. He was a regular client and it was worth doing just for kind of fun for us more than anything. So I'd love to hear if you've had any clients asking you for some majorly weird requests. If you put those in the comments, I'd always love to hear that. If you like this video, then please subscribe and like it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.